Tom Yum shrimp only works if the foundation is right. If it tastes flat, this is what's missing. And it starts even before the soup even exists. Tom Yum means boiling and mixing. We're boiling and mixing all of these components together. I first had Tom Yum soup in Mercer Island, Seattle. It was with a friend of mine, and I've been working on this recipe ever since. I'll keep a working recipe in the description if you want to cook along. Stock prep is simple. Coarse cut the onion, the carrot, smash the garlic, cut up the lemongrass. Now this is galangal, hard to find. Looks like ginger, but sharper, more citrusy. It's what makes Tom Yum taste like Tom Yum. And it's harder than you think, so be careful with it. If you don't have it, use ginger, but you'll taste the difference. Now spend a little time here removing the shells. I prefer to get my shrimp with shells on but deveined. Start on the deveined side. Crack at the tail. Then roll the shell off. Don't pull or you'll tear the flesh. Leave the tail. It protects the shrimp when it cooks. And save every shell. We're about to use them. Let's make the stock. Start with the oil. You want these shells to toast. That color shift, that's flavor developing. That's why we saved the shells. This is the base. Add in the tomato paste. Let it stick slightly. We'll pull it up in a second. You can see how it incorporates with the shells. Now layer in the aromatics and the galangal. This is extraction, not presentation. We're going to brown this down to produce its own fond. Now we're going to lift this all up. 8 cups of cold water. Keep this on a gentle simmer for about 45 minutes. We don't need it boiling over. We're extracting this flavor gradually, not beating it up. And while this is happening, you can get all of your soup ingredients ready too. Why are Tom Yum jokes so funny? Because they're super hilarious. For the soup, everything gets cut smaller. You want the flavor to move through the broth. We'll quarter the mushrooms. Brunoise the shallots. We're going to make our lemongrass into fine strips so it releases quickly. The galangal, we're also going to brunoise. Microplane your garlic. Chili's finely minced so heat distributes. If you can find lime leaves, use those. If you can't, peel a whole lime. Juice it too. Thai chili paste or pad kapow. If you make these components too big, the soup never comes together. You'll know your stock is done when you see the fat separate at the top. The broth will have a pleasing texture. Turn off the heat. Let it cool a bit. That step is critical. Then we're going to pass this through a fine mesh sieve. And using this dowel, I'm going to squeeze the contents out to ensure that we get every last bit of flavor. Take your time now. You've invested a lot in this fresh seafood stock. Now back to the stove. We're going to brown our mushrooms. Develop this flavor. If you add stock too early now, they won't brown and you'll lose all that depth. Shallots in. Let's build that base. Let it sweat. Now we're ready for the shrimp stock. You planned for this, and now it's paying off. If you need a little extra liquid, use chicken stock. You don't need any more water. Now the flavor carries forward. This is where the dish really comes together, layer by layer. Every ingredient, except for the shrimp, chilies, and milk. You can't rush this. The shrimp go in now. About 3 minutes. Watch the shape. Loose to gently curled. Stop there. Any tighter, and they will be overdone. Finish at the end. Richness and heat. That's balance. First the milk, then the chilies. You add the heat at the end so you can control it. Now it's layered, bright, rich, balanced. What do you call a shrimp that keeps getting hurt? Accident prawn. All right, I'm ready to taste. The aroma from the lemongrass and the galangal are just beautiful. The soup, you can see, has a lovely consistency. Let's try this. The shrimp are cooked perfectly. The soup has incredibly balanced depth. A little brightness from the lime juice, a little thickness from the milk. Spice, not overwhelming, warming. New episodes every week. Please join. Thanks for cooking with me.